Well, we begin this bulletin with the big breaking news coming in. So what has been the impact of India's strikes on Pakistani airbases? Well, you can see from some imagery which has been released by a Chinese satellite firm. We'll try and show you how it helps to bring spotlight on the damage that was done at Pakistan's Noor Khan Airbase. Now, the Indian Air Force had done a precision strike, and you can see on your screens how it has focused on disabling the infrastructure that was present on the airbase and also the ground support vehicles that were present at the site when the precision strike was taken. So in the satellite images, you can see a pre-strike image and also a post-strike image. And the difference is clear as the day. You can see there how India's strike has disabled Pakistan's airbase infrastructure. Now, for more on this, I'm joined by Mir Farid. Let's go straight across to him. Mir, you know, these visuals that we see, they sort of make clear how India's strike impacted Pakistan, especially since this particular airbase is extremely important and not very far from the capital of Pakistan.
That's right. In fact, this previously was known as the Chaklala Airbase. And as you rightly said, it's hardly 10 kilometers from Islamabad. And also, adjacent to this is Army's very critical military headquarters, which deals with planning and obviously the forward planning of the Army operations. This airfield, as you rightly said, there were at least three airfields that were struck by precision guided ammunition of India, and this base has been very badly damaged. We also been told that the runway has suffered extensive damage, and also if you talk of two other airfields, they have also been damaged. Now, this is one of the nerve centers of Pakistan Air Force because here you have all the aerial refueling facilities. You also have their command and control center as far as missions are concerned, and then also this is one of the biggest airfields, so it has suffered extensive damage. The operational capability has been hit because of the damage to this airfield. Now, it's not only the only airfield that has been hit. Sargodha, Rafiki, two other air bases which are also critical to the PF operations, they have been hit. So these images just confirming what the defense sources and the briefing that there was joint defense briefing which briefed the media about these operations, and this is exactly what they spoke about, the fact that extensive damage has happened, and local videos that also surfaced of people who were there or around that place that shot those videos, which clearly showed the fireballs and the kind of blast that happened. So it is now being proved by these satellite images. Back to you.
Mir, also let's try and understand what it means when you say that this is just 10 kilometers from the Pakistani capital, Islamabad. So when you hit an airbase, which is essentially responsible for protecting the capital city, the seat of power of Pakistan, it would have been unnerving for Pakistan when they saw that India could strike directly into the heart of Pakistan and possibly later on into the power seat.
Yes, absolutely. Obviously, if you can manage to hit this airbase deep inside Pakistan, now this is the heart of Pakistan, you talk of Islamabad, the capital, and you have most of the critical defense establishments of the tri-services, especially the Army and the Air Force in the area. And as far as Noor Khan Air Base, which is named after the second Air Chief of Pakistan, Noor Khan, and who in the 1960s is considered to be the father of the modernization of PAF. And in fact, in 2012, this airfield received a major upgrade as part of a modernization plan. And it is since then that it has become, as I said, nerve center and the most important air base Pakistan has. So that obviously tells you why the PAF and why the Pakistan establishment was unnerved. And in fact, why this is being considered as one of the most important hits as far as this confrontation. That obviously now we is witnessing ceasefire, but as far as the military action is concerned, the targeting of these three air bases probably is something that has hurt the Pakistani establishment, especially the military most. Back to you.
Yes, me do stay on with us. Clearly, Pakistan is unnerved with the strikes at its air bases. But joining us now is Shivani Sharma as well. Shivani, not just the operational readiness of the Pakistani Air Force is dependent on this air base, one of many, but also the fact a future generation of Pakistani Air Force fighters, Air Force personnel is also groomed here. So can you tell us a little bit more about this airbase and its importance and why India's attack and India's precision hit on this airbase is important?
Anjali, this happens to be the most strategic airbase of Pakistan. This is just right at the seat of Pakistan's army, the general headquarters of Pakistan in Rawalpindi. And this particular airbase is not only used by the VIPs for any kind of movement, but very strategic operations too. The training and the assets are based out there. So these satellite images clearly show the damage that has been done, but a very precise kind of a damage, a focused target that the Indian Armed Forces have brought in here, damaging the facility, the infrastructure out there and the support vehicles too. So this is one such satellite image that is showing the destruction that has happened after Pakistan sent drones towards India. And there are multiple such pictures and videos, Anjali, that show the nature of damage that has been incurred into Pakistan's air bases, giving them a very strong message along with this destruction.
Right, absolutely, Shivani. We understand that how this picture that we are trying to show you right now impacts the messaging that India was trying to send. We can see very clearly in these pictures how the precision hit impacted this airbase. Now, it's a very vital airbase, as we just told you and as our reporters were telling you.